Okay, in this video, we're going to take you through Microsoft Teams, having a remote and/or hybrid meeting, and sharing some important tools. So, I'm going to take you through sharing PowerPoints and some clever ways to operate that through the IQ touchscreen, sharing an Excel spreadsheet and accessing the inking tools. And a really nice one that not many people know of is Microsoft Whiteboard is a fantastic collaboration tool within your Teams meeting, and whether that's a hybrid meeting, people in room and remote, or just remote. So let's get amongst it. So if I was to open up Teams, and we've got a call started here. Oh, g'day Harry. Very good. So what I want to take you through is the share feature up here, just to the left of the leave button. And here when we open up the share button, now you'll need to download Microsoft Whiteboard, and once you've done that, you'll notice it comes up here as one of the items we can share. Also, we'll cover that in a second. Also, if you scroll to the bottom, you can select Browse My Computer to share files as well. So let's have a look. Now, maybe we'll go through PowerPoint first and foremost. Let's have a look. So we'll open this up to share with in-room and remote, or just remote, either. You met with the presenters view in PowerPoint. Now, not everyone remote is going to see this view. They're only going to see the slide that's displayed here. But you'll notice we've got a bank of tools underneath the slide. So what I quite like is this laser pointer tool. It's almost acting like an ink or annotation tool, but you'll notice that when you mark up over anything on the slide, that'll just slowly fade away. So it doesn't ruin the document or embed that ink or the laser pointer into the document. So nice way to be able to focus attention onto specific things with the audience. To the right of that, you've got your pen icon. So again, we can press that again to expand the pen menu, choose your color, your thickness. You can even put arrowheads on your lines as well. So whether you just want an arrowhead at the end of your line or at the start and end, just down the bottom here. And I'll give you a quick example of that. So we select that and voila. Okay, great. And then you've got your highlighter here as well. So again, you can press it again if you wanted a different color and thickness, and giving you the ability to highlight over information in your slide presentation. So just a nice way to elevate how you're presenting and honing in on important information to your audience. So that's PowerPoint. I'll stop sharing this. And I'll show you an Excel spreadsheet. Actually, Harry, do you mind just 86ing your camera, my man? Thank you. Handsome devil, but we don't need him on here for the whole video. So what I want to take you through now is presenting Excel spreadsheets in a hybrid and or remote setting, and just accessing that drawer tab, again, just to be able to mark up directly on your spreadsheet and kind of either honing in on information or mind mapping around information on a spreadsheet. So again, we're going to press the share button. We can scroll right down to the bottom to browse files on the computer. I've got an Excel here, so I'm just going to open this up. This is a really simple one. Oh, we'll just share that. So again, really simple with Excel. You either see the drawer tab here. If you've got too many options, as you see, actually it just changed to a little drop down arrow here. So if you can't find the drawer tab on your toolbar, little drop down arrow, drawer's going to be here. And when we press that, you're met with some pen tools. So you've got, your cursor, eraser, a couple of pens you can choose a color for, a highlighter and a magic pen, but we don't need to worry about that. So we'll select the pen, we're pressing it again to expand the menu to choose our color and our thickness. And it's giving us the ability to ink directly over the spreadsheet here, like so. Great, it's as simple as that. So I'll stop sharing this. And I think one of the more important tools in a Microsoft Teams meeting that not many people know of is accessing Microsoft Whiteboard to be able to collaborate with your in-room and remote guests, or just your remote guests. So if we click share, again, you do need to download Microsoft Whiteboard from the Microsoft Store, which is free as part of your Microsoft 365 account. And you'll notice it now comes up underneath the screen and window icons, Microsoft Whiteboard. So we're going to press that to open this up. Now, If you're ever having meetings and you find that people are shutting off their camera and muting their microphones, doing something else, not engaging your meeting, Microsoft Whiteboard's a great tool to really bring back that engagement and to be able to collaborate all together on the same canvas here. Hello, Harry. So with this, few things to mention. Down the bottom, you've got a toolbar. You'll notice the pen icon. So again, just like most of these things, we can press the pen, press it again to expand the menu, to choose our color and thickness. Now in Microsoft Whiteboard, you'll notice down the bottom, we can pop arrowheads on our lines as well. So if that helps when you're building workflows or need to create an arrow, then we've got an arrowhead on one end, or you can have an arrowhead on each end of your lines there. You've got a highlighter, laser pointer, all of this. The three little dots down the bottom right, you can also add in templates, which I recommend all of you to have a look at. See what templates might work for you in your setting, whether it's a meeting space or a classroom. You can add in images, videos, links. It's quite pliable, so you're kind of limited by your imagination on this one as well. But yeah, just touching on a nice collaboration tool. So we've got Harry remote. I'll select a pen here, and just as a really crude example, maybe I'll just show you how we can collaborate and how this works with just maybe a game of noughts and crosses. So things to mention, you can see who's joined up the top here. It might come up with their initials, or Harry's got an image there, so it just comes up with his image. And you'll notice as he's moving around the canvas, it's coming up with his name. And so we're knowing who's doing what on the canvas. Now this is an infinite canvas as well. So we're here on a certain section, but if I was to move this canvas, anyone remote won't be able to follow where I'm moving this canvas. So when you start this up, you might want to just press this follow me button, which will just highlight the whole canvas with a color, just letting you know that wherever you move this canvas, the people remote will be following you as well. So I'm not going to play this game of noughts and crosses with Harry today, but if I was to just drop in something here, this is a crude example of how you can collaborate with people that are remote and with people in the room as well. There's a few other things you can do. The settings cogwheel up here. Under format background, if you did want to change the background color or add in grids and lines, we can press format background, and you can see here we can change the canvas color as needed. And you can share these sessions out or add people in. What's nice about this too is it's going to save everything directly in the cloud. You don't have to physically press save for these canvases. And to access that, you've got your little home button up the top left here. So if I was to press home, it just shows you all your previous whiteboarding sessions. You can open that up directly in this call and start collaborating with everyone on your team's call. So yeah, recommend downloading Microsoft Whiteboard, having a bit of a play around as a nice collaboration tool within your team's calls.